I've got a huge warning today for anyone who's training to be a private investigator or looking to work in this industry. Hi, Larry K, ShadowAnyone.com, and the creator of the Investigator's Ultimate Guide series, Premium Private Investigator Training, from someone who's been there and done that. The warning for you here is to beware of anyone who tells you you have to pay to become eligible to be a private investigator. And specifically, I'm talking about the variety of online scam organizations, whether they call themselves an association or a union or an organization. If they're telling you you have to join them and pay money in order to be eligible to be a private investigator, that is a straight up lie. That is completely wrong. When you go to work as a private investigator, the agency that hires you will make sure that you meet all the criteria. And if you don't meet the criteria, they'll tell you what you're missing. So there are organizations that are and online forums and that you can join and be members of if you want to. But don't be tricked into thinking that this is somehow your ticket into the industry. It's not. Now, a legitimate organization that you might want to consider joining or checking into is your state association, the real official organization that members, actual detective agencies in your state are members of. And you can determine that these are legitimate. Usually they have a board of directors. A lot of times they have monthly or quarterly meetings. Sometimes you can attend them. Sometimes they're open to the public, even though nobody attends. You might be welcome to go there and shake some hands, meet some people, show your interest. So you do need to know what you're doing when you're a private investigator. So I don't want to mistake what we're talking about here. You've got to get trained somehow. Either when the agency brings you on board, they're going to spend some time and money and energy training you, or you have to bring at least some of those skill sets to them ahead of time. But you do not have to pay to be eligible to be a private investigator. You don't have to pay some private organization or website. And I don't want you to fall for that. When you're looking for what is legitimate, I want you to know that a detective agency will tell you straight up what you need. If they're looking at your resume or they're looking at you and saying you don't have any skip trace experience or you don't have experience in general, if that's what they're looking for, then let me suggest the Investigator's Ultimate Guide to Process Serving at ShadowAnyone.com/PS, because it's much easier to be a process server than a private investigator, and you're going to build up some of those skill sets of skip tracing, of finding the people you need to serve, of surveillance. You may have to follow a boyfriend or a girlfriend to lead you to the person you're trying to serve. So, make the distinction between what's legitimate and what's not. Do a little what we call due diligence. Key thing for a scam is if they say, pay us, join our organization, and you'll be eligible to be a private investigator. Totally not true. If you're looking for an indicator that something's legitimate, look for a money-back guarantee. That's a hard thing to fake. If they're not willing to offer you your money back, and of course the Investigator's Ultimate Guide series, completely money-back guarantee everything that I sell, satisfaction guarantee, and no weasel clauses, no tricky things you got to do. If a place tells you that they'll give you your money back if you can prove that you filed an application to get your PI license with the state, that's ridiculous. That's a crazy hoop that you have to jump through. I don't even know how a person could, in good conscience, offer that kind of quote-unquote guarantee. But I offer a satisfaction guarantee. If you get the training, you watch it, maybe you like it, but the more you look at the DVD cover, you say, I just don't like the color of the cover. It's satisfaction guarantee. Send it back. You'll get back every penny you paid. So one thing to watch out for, and a clue as to how to find something legitimate. This is Larry K, ShadowAnyone.com. Remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.